Hey guys, it's me, Magic Keys, aka Fancakes Are Mine, and today I'm making a video about the Sarah drama going on in the anti-O community. If you don't know, the anti-O community is the anti-Onision community. Now, with any Twitter community, there's some drama and there's some blood. And I'm just gonna talk about how messed up all of this is. Sarah does not deserve any of this drama or pressure. So, first, I'm going to explain what this controversy is about. If you like my content, feel free to leave a like, a comment down below, your opinions, because I love comments. Comments are like the best thing ever. I just like to sit there and read comments all day if I could, but anyways, and subscribe if you're one of the 90% not subscribed. And yeah. So anyways, I'm going to be talking about what caused this controversy. So I'm going to be reading this tweet from Sarah. It says, I went to an FBI office in Michigan and dropped off my laptop and old phones. Yay, Sarah, I'm glad that the phones and the laptop are in FBI possession, and I'm so happy to hear that kind of news. They'll probably be keeping the old one for quite a while, so I'll be needing a new one for school, which makes sense. Sarah's 19-year-old, she's a college student. I'm just a high school student, but I'm in college classes through a dual enrollment / advanced placement program, and I need a laptop for everything. I need it for research, some of the online projects. A lot of the times our quizzes and tests are on there. What else is there? Our notes are on there. A lot of the times, because last semester I had a teacher who we had to fill out our own notes, and all the notes were online, so yeah. So that was the thing. Classwork's online a lot of the times, and it's just really important to have a laptop or a computer. Of course, you always can go to the campus library or the school library and work on things, but it's really less convenient and you don't have as much time, and it's probably more stressful on her to sit down and work on all of this. So yeah. Then she says, anything to help is greatly appreciated, but please don't feel obligated. Heart. Wasn't a student, I feel like Sarah still deserves a laptop that she can use. But it's even more important the fact that she's a student, but it's perfectly okay to ask for donations. It's not like she's holding a gun to someone's head and being like, oh yeah, donate to me. Ew. And then she said in reply, any extra money not used for a new laptop will be used for college tuition and therapy costs. Because, as you know, Sarah, if you don't know who Sarah is a victim of Onision. She was 15 years old when she started talking to Kai, Onision's spouse, and they flew her out to Washington State when she was about 16, and they were grooming her that entire time, in order for her to have sexual relations with them when she was 18. Sarah had an interview with Chris Hansen. I'll link that down below if you want to know more. She recounted horrible things, like Onision degrading her all the time, almost like as if he was insecure about liking her or something. And he also, he made a comment, about her ass. like when she was like 16, and when she expressed discomfort with that, he started panicking and being like, I don't want any allegations against me, you know, this whole Austin Joe, I think Austin Joe was happening, maybe, I don't know, something, some predator like that. And he was like, this ruined me, and then he forced her to go home like the next day, and when she came back when she was 18, they made her have sex with both of them while their 2-year-old daughter was in the bed. So, yeah, she's been through a lot, and I'm glad she does see a therapist. That's really helpful. And plus, going to college at the same time, gosh, like, that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work to deal with. And not having a laptop means school's really hard. Like, even if Sarah was just in high school, it would be really hard. I mean, disclaimer though, if you're like, well, I go to university and I never had to use a laptop once, and many of my friends never had a laptop. What do I even say about this? Good for you, I guess. Good for them. Like, they could just go to the library, but I feel like more and more these days, you really can't function without your own laptop. But yeah, people are saying really, really awful, and I mean like downright awful things to Sarah about her opening up donations. It's just downright like despicable, like what kind of things people are saying. Some people are saying like, wow, you are literally using the situation to exploit money out of people. And that is so messed up, because it's not like she's making them take money, and plus, and people said before, like, hey Sarah, if you need any help, we'll gladly try to help you. And then when she suddenly seeks out help, everyone just starts attacking her, which is not fair at all. And some people are like, oh, I wish when I was victimized that I could go to Twitter and make money from the situation. I understand. It's technically unfair. I feel like all victims should be able to have as big as a support group as all the Easton victims. But it's not the girl's fault for that. They're still victims. And like, why would you say they're exploiting it when they've already been they're the ones being exploited. They have YouTubers still making videos about them. They have Onision making videos about them, like, which no one talks about in this, because Onision's sitting there, he makes videos about them, and he's making money. He's making money. There are ads on his channel. No one comments about that. Some people do, but a lot of the people are just kind of ignoring that, and the fact that Sarah even asks for money when Easton's literally just making money off his channel, and he can exploit the situation as much as possible, and there's no problem. And Repsion's okay. I'm not hitting on Repsion here at all. But when he asks for money, you know, for the lawsuit that Onision tried to file against him, which he then dismissed it. No one really had this much backlash at Repsion for getting 20k for the lawsuit, but Sarah, heaven forbid, she asks for some money for a laptop, and after she's already been through so much and struggling with college and this at the same time, like, what a big double standard. Like, none of those people went after Repsion for asking for money, but Sarah all of a sudden is like, I don't know. It's just really, really awful what people are saying to her, how people are treating her, you know, it's just terrible. Like, I feel so bad for Sarah right now. Like, going after a victim like this, it's just, oh my god. It makes me really mad, actually. It makes me pretty mad, and I'm gonna find more things that people have been saying. Some things I replied to on my Twitter. If you want to know, my Twitter is MAGIKEYS0. So Magic Keys 0. And some people have been saying, well, a lot of people deleted their tweets now. I'm trying to like find things to read. They're claiming they've been scammed when it's not a scam, and she said that, you know, you don't have to donate. It's not like she was like, guys, please donate. Like, it was just like a, you know, if you want to help out, you can. If you don't, that's fine. Like, not shaming anyone for not donating. She even said that if there's any extra money, it'd be for therapy and college and all that. So, it's your choice to donate. She even offered for people to have refunds to this. If they wanted a refund, they could DM. You know? But that's just how things are going. And I've seen a few tweets, and I have replied to a few tweets, but low-key I'm honestly having a hard time finding these such tweets. Because they post the tweets and then they get called out and they delete them. But one of the tweets was like, I wish I made this much money after I was victimized. These victims don't know what they're talking about. This is just basically like, these girls aren't victims or something. It implied that heavily. And why attack people who suffered enough just because you're bitter that you didn't get all this attention for being a victim? Like, and even if your situation was so terrible and so much more worse, I say worse because everyone's worst experience is equal, even if it's not equal in the technicalities. I think you guys know what I'm saying. Even if it's not as severe, your worst moment the feeling is equal, and the trauma is equal. Some people get traumatized more easily. Some people, they're harder to be traumatized. Sometimes people have like the worst possible thing that could ever happen and they don't experience trauma. I don't know. It's just how our brain works, and when our brain goes through traumatic situations like that, it's equal. But I said, why attack people who suffered enough just because you're bitter? Victims are victims. If you had it worse, you had it worse. But it doesn't mean any of these women weren't victimized, and there's evidence of them being victimized. Coming from a survivor myself, if you want to hear my story of being victimized, I'll link it down below too, if you want to check that out. It's on my other channel. But, yeah. She needed this laptop. And especially being, I think she's full-time. Even if she's part-time, she'd still need it. But it just sucks that people are shaming her for asking for help. Like, Twitter is so toxic. The anti-O community is getting pretty toxic. Like, I understand that it looks kind of bad to, like, make money off of it, I guess. I don't know. But the only reason she probably asked was because everyone was, like, so supportive and being like, yeah, we'd do anything to help out that we could. And then when she finally, like, extended an arm or something, and reached out for help, it's all of a sudden a problem. Like, it's just not really fair, you know? Like, why are we bullying and attacking Sarah now just because she started a Venmo, I think it's called? Yeah. and said that she needed a laptop and said that, hey, any extra money, I guess I'll go to my tuition or therapy, you know. This woman's been through a lot of trauma, and everyone attacking her on this Twitter platform is just really messed up. When she's already being attacked by an Easton, she's already being constantly reminded of his presence online in general. She has these YouTubers, which she doesn't hate. I don't think she hates the YouTubers, but they still always talk about her and stuff, so that must suck. And I think she's had other previous problems, which I'm not going to get into because that's her business, but that, on top of being a college student, on top of work, I think she works too, in therapy and all that. It's just, wow, how can people be so cruel to someone that's already been through so much? It's astonishing, really. Absolutely astonishing. Like, how can you get to that much level of messed up right there? She shouldn't be attacked for that. She didn't scam anyone. She done right said, hey, don't donate if you don't want to, if you can't, you know. It's just, this whole thing is really, really not cool right now that, you know. Oh yeah, here's some tweets. Sorry, I was trying to find things. She gave her laptop to Chris. Chris never handed it to the FBI. It's actually Vincent, which I was gonna make a video on, but all this drama just happened. She never said she wanted money the entire time. She got it back. She told Billy she doesn't want money, and Robizon has given her money. She has set up the Venmo today that she handed to the FBI. It makes no sense. No, it makes perfect sense because she probably already had a hard enough time and she's probably going to the library and stuff, but it probably got really stressful to do that, and she was just like, look, at this point I need a new laptop because there's even a possibility that she would never ever get that laptop back. One time my sister had to give her iPad to the police, and she never ever got that back. Like, she never seen that iPad again. Like, that, and she knows that she needs one for work. Plus it wasn't just for the laptop; it was for therapy and stuff. And Robzion could have gave her money, even if he did. She deserves money, honestly. If anyone should profit off of this, it should be her, because she was the victim after all. So that's that. And she did give it to the FBI, and she's probably not expecting that laptop back anytime soon, as it takes a while for them to investigate, and she might even have harder classes this semester, so it might be even more important to have that laptop, because like I said, I'm just a high school student, but I take dual enrolled / AP advanced placement classes, which are college credit classes. They count the same as a college class. We use the same textbook as a college class would. I get college credit. You know, I needed to use the internet all the time, and next year is going to be even worse, but I've only had 3 college classes right now. U.S. history, well, technically 4, because U.S. history 1 and 2 was combined into one class at high school. So U.S. history 1 and 2, stats dual enrolled, so this probability statistics, and now I have morphology dual enrolled. All three of them, I had to use laptop all the time. So, and I'm not a full-time college student. Next year, I'm basically a full-time college student because every single class I'm taking will be dual enrolled. But, yay for me! I'm gonna suffer a lot. But anyways, yeah, that's that. Or, this is like a part 2 to the tweet. Or she replied with saying she was waiting until there was proof to the FBI and got it. She thought the FBI had it for months and surprised when they didn't. Story makes no sense. Doesn't explain why she chose Venmo over GoFundMe either. Oh, this was after Sarah replied like, next semester is getting closer and closer. I didn't want to ask for help until I had physical proof that it was with the FBI. I have that now. She didn't ask for help during Vincent. She probably thought that she could just keep going to the library and stuff. And she did think they had it, but she probably still thought that she could manage going to the library or using someone else's laptop. But obviously it probably didn't work out the best for her. She probably suffered in her classes. She probably stressed a lot more, which she does not need any more stressed people. That's another problem with everyone attacking her just because she asked for some help. Like, this is why victims don't speak for it. This is why victims don't ask for help. Like, you're part of the problem if you speak like this. And Venmo or GoFundMe, it's another Cash App. It's like if she got a PayPal, Patreon, Venmo, GoFundMe. Like, why does it matter that she chose Venmo? Like, it's just the app she chose. I didn't know what Venmo was, but I don't know why she chose it. But it's just what it is. And then the person replied later, I literally didn't know anything about her other than the Easton information. I just learned she was an e-beggar yesterday. I didn't have to look for it, and just like the larger Easton investigation, clout chasing and monetary motivation has damaged her credibility. Jesus Christ. Sarah does not want a clout chase, for one, because Easton would just attack her. She's already being attacked. She wouldn't want the same. Jesus Christ. There's so many things wrong with this tweet right now. And she has proof. Her asking for money does not damage her credibility. She's a 19-year-old girl. Needs help. And this was the way she thought she could get help. Obviously. She's not an e-beggar. And maybe they're talking about Shiloh too. Shiloh needed to cover up a tattoo that had her abuser's name on it. You know. So it's not about monetary purposes. And she's been through enough. It's no one says they're a victim just for money and fame, usually. Because that never happens. If someone fakes it, they get attacked for it, you know. And she obviously hasn't faked it. And telling a story is not for clout. It's for personal reasons. I told my old story. I just have a lot of problems with this tweet. It makes me really mad about it. Yeah, this is definitely not cool. Like, what went through this person's mind? So yeah. Like, that is like so gross. And if anyone should make any monetary gains from this, it would be Sarah. There's been people who tried to sell t-shirts about the allegations, people who make YouTube videos, people who... Onision, like, hello, he's making money off of it. He's exposing Private Crab and being monetized on his YouTube channel, which is messed up. YouTube needs to stop running ads on his channel if they're not going to take it down. You know, other videos, they get demonetized for saying the word fuck, but this Onision can sit there and expose private info, private trauma, and that's not their main concern. It's about Sarah asking for a dollar or two from people just so she can get a laptop, which is a necessity for college, maybe even for her work. And plus, I feel like people deserve to get a laptop anyway, because it can be a way to help her cope. Like, if she plays video games, she could play video games as a distraction, you know. I do that. I play a lot of Minecraft, you know, and it distracts me from PTSD, and stuff like that. So, it's this whole thing's just really stupid. If Sarah ever sees this somehow, I send her all my love and support, and I am so sorry, Sarah, that these slimy people are going after you for trying to get help. Like, there's such a big double standard there between her and Repsion. I'm not sure why there's one. I think it's because people really try hard to be victim blamers, even if they don't mean to be. People don't want to trust the victim, even though you should trust the victim, unless there's proof that you shouldn't trust the victim, which asking for money is not proof to not trust the victim, you know? Like, have any of you guys seen the Netflix show Unbelievable? If not, you should check that out too, if you're not triggered by it. Always take care of your health first before watching things, look up triggers and stuff, and just be ready for it. But that is a show I recommend. It really displays the victim blaming type atmosphere that happens, that still happens. Like, it is rank. It is absolute rank. Gosh. I hate people, man. But people are really quick to victim blame or be like, ha, see, I caught you doing something bad. And she's a vulnerable 19-year-old girl. She's strong, but she's vulnerable. She's had pain, trauma, suffering, stress, and everyone just needs to stop. And if you don't want to donate, if you don't agree with her asking for money, then just don't donate her money. It's as simple as that. Don't donate people money if you don't want to give them money. And if people do give her money, then don't just attack her because she got money from the people that people willingly gave. Anyway, that's about it. I'm gonna go stare angrily and reply angrily to people. But anyways, like I said, if you like this video, please leave a like, comment down below on your feelings, thoughts, anything you want to say, even if it's off topic, just leave a comment. And subscribe if you're one of the 90% not subscribed. And adios, amigos. Adios.